What is up, YouTube? Jason Bennett with the Tactical Data Desk, bringing you my market recap so far. It is 2:37 Eastern Monday. What a crazy day we've had in the market. You can check out my NinjaTrader 8. I got my gamma exposure heads-up display on and my custom MACD Bollinger indicator that I wrote for NinjaTrader 8. I love using this in Thinkorswim, but you know, Thinkorswim doesn't translate into NinjaTrader 8, so I wrote this custom code in NinjaTrader 8 because I absolutely love this. If you're interested, let me know. But put a comment in there. If you use NinjaTrader 8, this is a great tool to have. But what I want to show you is, let's check out the walls that happened at 10 o'clock or at 9:30 when we opened. The put wall immediately went to 66.50. And you can see the spot price just jumped down, and it went even below 66.50. I thought we might hit down to 66.20, 66.30. Spot price hovered around 66.50, and then at about 10:30, 10:45, the put wall moved back up to 6,700, which was a big deal. And you can see the spot price followed right after and crossed above 6,700 at about 11:30, and then I'll say basically stayed above it the rest of the day. So that was your big movement, 66.50 on the put wall, which, keep in mind, is below the 6,700 OPEX put wall. So we were below that, didn't hold it more than an hour, came back up. That was your time to get long. Now let's go back to NinjaTrader and take a look here. You look at about 10:30, you got the MACD Bollinger telling you a couple things. You got the dot turning white. You got the MACD line coming up out of the top band of the Bollinger line. Right after a squeeze, that's your line to get up. Or when it crosses above the zero, that's your time to get up. Or when you see this close above the 21 EMA and then another candle above the 21 EMA here, that's at 10:45. That close price was 66.78, so we're still under 6,700 on ES futures. We flip over to ES. You look at 10:45, we're at 66.90, still under 6,700, but all signs pointing up. Remember, in negative gamma, if it's buying, the market maker's got to buy with it. So I sold some credit spreads in E-Trade, made 260 on my SPX Credit Spreads. Nvidia was down today overall. 260 on my credit spreads, and then on ES futures I just scalped in. I didn't want to hold too long. Made 262 on ES futures real quick. Not too bad on a day that's totally crazy. $500 total profit. I'll take it, you know, for sitting here watching some charts. And then throughout the day we stayed above the 21 EMA till we broke below it at about 1:30. Came back down to two key levels, the 0 DTE put wall and the overnight high. So we broke over the overnight high, above the prior day low, came back to the overnight high at the 6,700 put wall. And if you're watching the Delta footprint chart, you saw right around here the Delta hit positive, and that was your other chance where you could have bought in some put credit spreads to get long. You also could have played some call credit spreads, anything around 67.50 or up to 6,800. You wouldn't get much for them. It's a big risk for a little reward, although it's pretty safe. But pretty good day of trading. Lots of great information if you're looking at gamma exposure. I had my gamma exposure hub up. I'll bring this down, just show you real quick. I'm working on this, so it's not done yet, but you remember earlier today I showed you that these walls were forming, but man, right around 10:30 these things evaporated. This went back under, remember this was way over 15 million. It was almost down to 20 million. So was this wall here. These things evaporated. The 6,700 wall dropped even more. So that tells me support's at 6,700. That was another reason why I got long. So you can see this gamma exposure here at 67.25. We're not going to go above 67.25. If we do, it's not going to be very far. I had to make some tweaks to my code. I love this intraday GEX shift. I've got it a couple different ways. I've got this plotted on a chart here that I just update, but I'm doing this real time in my exposure. This is a great tool to see. When you see the the market makers buying the intraday GEX, the net GEX lifts. And when you see that lift and stay lifted, that's your time to get long. So I've got that on this chart, and I got this dashboard, but this dashboard is intraday only. And when I have to rewrite the code, because I'm doing some other things on this dashboard, when I had to rewrite the code, I had to delete the file, and when I redid it, the file just started again at 1:30. So tomorrow I'll have that and have the whole thing up. And this is a great dashboard. I love having it to see how this translates real time. I have it up on another screen that's wider, so it's not all compact. I think it's a 34-inch Samsung widescreen. So when I have it out like this, I can see the entire, both charts and the shift, the put wall, call wall, etc. So overall, good day in the markets. Quick $500. Don't mind doing that. Tomorrow I'll do another update on what the gamma exposure is. If I get a chance later today, maybe around 7 p.m. after all the trades close and everything gets settled, we'll see if OPEX and the quarterly OPEX and the major walls all stayed the same. So that's your gamma exposure recap for today. Thanks a lot. Again, this is Jason Bennett, 25-year Air Force veteran, still serving, proudly serving. Love it. Love trading. Love the trading community. I think gamma exposure is the easiest way to get in and out of the markets, know where your limits are, make some money. I am not a professional YouTuber. As you can tell, I do not have a professional setup. I have absolutely no professional tools. I just love to bring you guys some data that hopefully will make your trading easier. If you like this and want to help me get to the point where I can live stream it, just put it up and you can sell some credit spreads or buy some futures from this and make a couple $100 a day. Hit that subscribe button so I can hit the live stream button and we can all ride off into the sunset. Happy trading, everyone. Till tomorrow.